Violence against women is a global epidemic, a silent crisis that thrives in the shadows. It is a pervasive issue that transcends borders, cultures, and societies, affecting millions of women worldwide. Despite its prevalence, it often goes unnoticed, unreported, and unaddressed, leaving countless victims to suffer in silence. It affects women of all ages, backgrounds, and walks of life. From young girls to elderly women, no one is immune. The impact is profound, leaving emotional, psychological, and sometimes physical scars that can last a lifetime. Often, the perpetrators are not strangers lurking in dark alleys, but individuals known to the victim, partners, acquaintances, even family members. This betrayal of trust makes the violence even more insidious and difficult to escape. This essay seeks to shed light on a crucial aspect of this issue: identifying potentially dangerous men. Understanding the characteristics and behaviors that may signal a threat is essential for prevention and protection. We will delve into the profiles of 3 types of men who may pose a threat to women's safety. These profiles are not exhaustive but represent common patterns that have been identified through research and survivor testimonies. Our aim is not to demonize all men or to instill fear, but to empower women with knowledge. Knowledge is a powerful tool that can help women navigate their relationships and environments with greater awareness and confidence. By understanding the warning signs and red flags associated with these personality types, women can make informed decisions about their safety. Recognizing these signs early can prevent escalation and potentially save lives. This is not about living in fear but about arming ourselves with awareness. Awareness that can lead to proactive measures and safer choices. It's about recognizing the subtle manipulations, the insidious control tactics, and the blatant disrespect that can often precede violence. These behaviors are often the precursors to more severe forms of abuse and must be taken seriously. By understanding these patterns, we can better protect ourselves and each other. Solidarity and support among women are crucial in combating this epidemic. This is a call to action, a plea for vigilance, and a commitment to creating a world where women can live free from the threat of violence. Together, we can make a difference and ensure a safer future for all women. The first type of man to be wary of is the master of charm. This man is not just any ordinary individual, he is a master of his craft, a true artist in the realm of social interactions. He's the charmer, the smooth talker, the one who seems too good to be true. His words flow like honey and his presence is almost magnetic. He showers you with compliments, lavishing you with attention and affection. Every word he says seems to be crafted to make you feel special, unique, and cherished. He's quick to declare his love, making you feel like the most special woman in the world. His declarations are grand, often accompanied by romantic gestures that seem straight out of a fairy tale. While charm itself is not inherently negative, in the hands of a manipulator, it becomes a powerful weapon. This charm can be used to mask true intentions, to create a facade that hides a more sinister agenda. The overly charming man uses flattery and grand gestures to disarm you, to lower your guard, and to gain your trust. His actions are calculated, designed to make you feel indebted to him. He wants you to feel flattered, special, indebted to him. This sense of indebtedness can be a powerful tool for manipulation, making it harder for you to see his true colors. Be wary of excessive compliments, especially early in a relationship. Genuine affection takes time to develop, and an overabundance of praise can be a red flag. Beware of gifts that feel overwhelming or inappropriate. These grand gestures can be a way to create a sense of obligation, making you feel like you owe him something in return. Pay attention to how he reacts when you express your own opinions or desires. A truly respectful partner will value your thoughts and feelings, not dismiss or undermine them. Does he respect your boundaries or does he try to manipulate you into getting his way? A manipulative charmer will often push against your limits, trying to bend you to his will. A real-life example illustrates this danger. It's a cautionary tale that many can relate to. A woman named Sarah met a man who seemed like Prince Charming. He was everything she had ever dreamed of, or so it seemed. He was attentive, generous, and quick to declare his undying love. His actions were grand, his words sweet, and his presence intoxicating. However, over time, his charm morphed into possessiveness. The once sweet gestures became controlling and the attention turned into surveillance. He became controlling, isolating her from friends and family. What started as a fairy tale turned into a nightmare as Sarah found herself cut off from her support system. Sarah eventually realized she was trapped in a relationship with a master manipulator. It took immense strength and courage, but she managed to break free, reclaiming her life and her sense of self. The second type of man to be cautious of is the controller. This type of individual is not just interested in being a part of your life. He wants to dominate every aspect of it. He seeks to dominate every aspect of your life, from your finances to your friendships. His need for control extends to every corner of your existence. He wants to dictate what you wear, who you see, and where you go. This isn't about care or concern, it's about power and dominance. He thrives on power and control, and your independence threatens his fragile ego. The more independent you are, the more he feels the need to assert his dominance. Control tactics often start subtly. They might seem like small, insignificant comments or actions at first. He might express disapproval of your clothing choices, making you second-guess your own style and preferences. He might make disparaging remarks about your friends, slowly chipping away at your social circle. Or insist on knowing your whereabouts at all times, under the guise of concern for your safety. Over time, these attempts to control your life can escalate into emotional, verbal, or even physical abuse. What starts as subtle control can become overt and dangerous. Pay attention to how he reacts when you assert your independence. Does he support your decisions, or does he try to undermine them? Does he respect your decisions, or does he become angry, manipulative, or withdrawn? His reaction can be a clear indicator of his true intentions. Does he try to isolate you from your support system, making you more reliant on him? Isolation is a key tactic in maintaining control. Consider the story of Maria. She found herself in a relationship with a man who gradually took control of her finances. At first it seemed like he was just being helpful. He insisted she quit her job, claiming he could provide for her. What seemed like a gesture of love was actually a move to make her dependent on him. He monitored her phone calls and emails, isolating her from friends and family. This constant surveillance made her feel trapped and alone. Maria, trapped and financially dependent, felt powerless to escape his control. Her story is a stark reminder of how control and isolation can erode one's sense of self and freedom. But Maria's story doesn't end there. She eventually found the strength to seek help and reclaim her independence. It's a difficult journey, but it's possible. Support systems, whether friends, family, or professional help, are crucial in breaking free from such controlling relationships. Remember, you are not alone. Empower yourself with knowledge and support. Recognize the signs of control and isolation and take steps to protect your independence and well-being. The third type of man to be wary of is the disrespectful one. He chips away at your self-esteem, eroding your confidence and sense of self-worth. He might insult you, belittle your accomplishments, or dismiss your opinions. He might make you the butt of jokes or humiliate you in front of others. Disrespect can manifest in various ways, from subtle put-downs to blatant verbal abuse. He might make sarcastic comments about your appearance, intelligence, or abilities. He might interrupt you constantly, talk over you, or ignore your opinions altogether. Pay attention to how he makes you feel. Do you feel uplifted and supported in his presence? Or do you feel drained, belittled, and small? Does he respect your boundaries, or does he constantly overstep them? Consider the experience of Lisa. Her partner constantly criticized her appearance, making her feel unattractive and insecure. He belittled her career aspirations, calling them unrealistic and silly. Over time, Lisa's self-esteem plummeted. She began to doubt her own worth, believing his hurtful words. So, let's dive into the first line of defense. This is where it all begins. Our body's initial response to any invader is crucial. It's like the front line of a battlefield, always ready, always vigilant. The skin, mucous membranes, and secretions are the unsung heroes here, working tirelessly to keep us safe. And, it's pretty amazing how these mechanisms operate seamlessly, often without us even noticing. Alright, let's explore how each of these components plays its part. In this journey, the power of observation cannot be overstated. It's through keen observation that we identify challenges and opportunities, allowing us to grow and adapt. Isolation can be a formidable barrier. By staying connected, sharing experiences, and supporting each other, we can overcome feelings of loneliness and build a strong, supportive community. Strength, both physical and mental, is crucial. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and mindfulness practices help build resilience. preparing us to face life's challenges head-on. Knowledge is power, and sharing it can change lives. By educating and empowering women, we create a ripple effect that benefits families, communities, and future generations.